Back at CBS News election headquarters in New York. The presidential race is crackling like a hickory fire here. Couldn't be much closer. 121 for George Bush, 119 for Al Gore. This is the way the Electoral College map looks. Remember, all those states in white are where the polls have closed and no decision has yet been announced. But yes, Gore, blue, has captured Florida. Now remember, Florida is the state where Jeb Bush, the brother of George Bush, is the governor. And you can bet that Governor Bush would be madder than a rain-down rooster that his brother, the governor, wasn't able to carry this state for him, to say nothing, Bob Schieffer, about Governor Engler up there in Michigan, which is also dropped for Gore. But no Democrat should be laughing too hard, because George Bush not only leads in the Electoral College vote, even after Gore has taken big states like Illinois, Michigan, and Florida, but there's still plenty of states out there, enough for George Bush to win this presidential race going away. That could still happen. Washington State goes for Gore, keeping his hopes alive. 11 electoral votes in the Evergreen State. The motto up there is by and by, and in the sweet by and by, as it turns out, for Gore, he gets Washington's 11 electoral votes. Is it too little, too late? No person can say. What we can say is that Gore's hopes are still alive, because now it's Bush 246, Gore 242. Let me tell you, I don't give people advice, but if the kids haven't gone to sleep, get them in the room, because people are going to be talking about this presidential race for a long time to come. Gore is 28 electoral votes away from becoming President of the United States. Bush is 24 electoral votes away. 246 Bush, 242 Gore. Let's go to the map, because now it's down to a decisive 4 states. Having pulled Florida back for the second time tonight, once having in the Gore column pull it back, now once having the Bush column pull it back, the electoral vote count stands 249 for Gore, 246 for Bush. Florida's the whole game, 25 electoral votes there. However it goes, that's the way it gets decided. Take a look at the overall national popular vote. Close, close, close. 48% to 48%. 46,731,058 votes for Bush.
About 18,000 votes different.
46,713,047 votes for Gore. What about 18,000 vote difference?
It's about 18,000 votes out of 100 million votes.
This is the national tabulated vote, with a lot of California votes yet to be counted. Folks, I think we can say with some definition now that you aren't going to know who the next president of the United States is until fairly deep into this morning, say 8, 9, or 10 o'clock Eastern time. That would be the very earliest. And no one should be surprised if when we come on the CBS Evening News tomorrow night, there still is not a final decision in this situation. Not predicting it will take that long, but under the circumstances, and at last look, 1/30th of 1% was Bush's margin in Florida, and Florida's the whole game. Bob Schieffer?
Dan, I don't think we're going to know by tomorrow morning, because remember, in Florida, before they start the recount, they've got to finish the count. And that would include counting the absentee ballots that are there. This may take days to get this done. It may take days.
Recount is absolutely assured, but you talk about ironies. The candidate, the Republican candidate's brother, is the governor of the state where this is happening. He will have a say. He's on this committee that's going to decide about the recount, which I think is inevitable anyway, but how ironic is that? I'm sitting here thinking of all the conspiracy theorists out there, the people who get on the internet. Can you just imagine what they're going to be saying first about the media, what they're going to be saying about the Bush brothers? This is really going to cause a lot of turmoil. And I think that the networks are going to be hit over the head tomorrow morning.
Well, and Kendra, we deserve it to no small degree.
I think you're right.
I'm always reminded of those West Texas saloons where they had a sign that says, "Please don't shoot the piano player. He's doing the best he can." And this has been pretty much the case here tonight with this election. We do the best we can on these calls, but we have to stand up and take responsibility and be accountable. Don Evans, Bush campaign chairman, addressing the crowd in Austin. Let's pick him up, hear what he has to say.
Governor Bush and Secretary Cheney asked me to thank you for all your terrific support and hard work. We hope and believe we have elected the next President of the United States. The latest vote count in the state of Florida shows Governor Bush winning that state by more than 1,200 votes. They're still counting, and I'm confident when it's all said and done, we will prevail. Thank you again for all your hard work and all of your efforts, and we look forward to a great celebration. God bless.
Hello, Bush's campaign manager says he thinks they may win Florida by 1,200 votes, and that would be in the order of 1/30th of 1% out of 6 million votes counted. Now, when the late Lyndon Johnson won his Senate seat in Texas by an impressively small margin, they called him Landslide Lyndon.
87.
He won by 87 votes.